Gymnastics with Jeanne. So, I'm going to be doing beam first, and then I'm going to be doing bars. So, I know, super exciting, beam and bars, woohoo! So, yeah, let's get started. But, actually, I just want to say something. So, once I'm done showing you all of these skills on beam and bars, well, then I'm going to show you a routine I made up myself. So, let's get started. So, on beam, first I'm going to show you kind of an easy skill. It is a handstand on beam. So you can do a handstand dismount, you can do a handstand, but for this one we're going to do a handstand just on the beam like this. Not a handstand dismount, a handstand. So here's how it looks. So that's a handstand on beam, and let me show you how to do it. So what you do is you get a tight lunge so you can stick it, and a way that my teachers had told me to do it, actually the whole class do it, is to keep your shoulders and your whole body centered on the beam before you go, because then it'll make it easier for you to land. So let me show you. So yeah, so get in a tight lunge, squeeze your stomach, and handstand. Well, I didn't land it that time, but you guys saw me do it the first time. So yeah, that's how you do a handstand, and that was the handstand. And now I'm going to show you a handstand dismount. Now, a handstand dismount is pretty simple as well. So what you do is you just go do a hot, that was weird. So you do a side handstand, just a handstand, and then you dismount off of it. So the reason I am a little tilted and stuff is because you do this on like a taller beam, like 4 feet or something. So it's not really working, but so yeah, and let me just show you how to do it. So just as you did, get in a tight lunge and bend your front knee, because you don't really start it like that, or the teacher will correct you when they're lunge. You need to bend your knee a little bit, and then go down, make it a side, and go down. So that is a side handstand, and since we're on beam, well, I'm going to tell you a little story after we do all of the tricks, if I can remember, but I'll probably remember. So, like, of a bad beam zone. But yeah, so the next trick I'm going to show you is a cartwheel. A cartwheel is very simple. On beam, it can be a little tricky for you guys, but I mean, it's really simple for me. I mean, I stick it a lot because it's so fun, and I really like to practice them. So let me show you what one looks like, if I can land it. Hopefully I can, because my balance has been a little off. So that's a cartwheel on the beam, and they're just so fun. So once again, you get in a lunge. You get in the lunge, and then you just go like a cartwheel on the floor. So if you need practice on the floor, just step off the beam and do a cartwheel on the floor. So yeah, just, I'm going to come over here. Cartwheel. Oh, so yeah, that's a cartwheel. And it is so fun. I really recommend you guys do it, or try it at least. And yeah, so let me show you how to do it. So the tight lunge, go down. Don't go this slow though and get over, because if you go that slow, then you'll land how I'm landing. So yeah, and there are some types of people that they are just a little nervous on beam because on floor, their cartwheel is perfect like this, and with their bad leg as well. And then on beam, they're like this. Wait, no, that was not a good example. But on beam, they're like this. So like they're really crooked on the beam, just because I think they're a little nervous and getting a little overwhelmed. So to help with that is start on a shorter beam and then work up to a bigger beam. Only because, I mean, you don't want to get too overwhelmed, because I know you can definitely try it on the big beam, but you know. So let me show you. So yeah, trick I'm going to be showing you is a back bend. And this can be extremely hard because the back walkover is personally easier because you have to like stick the back bend when you land. And I used to be totally off balance. I couldn't even do a bridge on the beam because, let me say, they were pretty hard, but the beam starts sliding. Because this is like not Velcro under, so, you know. So what you do is you start just regular, and then you just, and then you can kick over. And on the floor, try to make it as straight as you can to make it like, you know, you are actually doing your back bend. So like on the beam. So like your hands will be like that. So try and keep them close. And just like that. So let me show you one on here. Just let me just. Oh, my hand slipped off, guys. Sorry. So yeah, and then you kick over. But I just fell off, but that's okay. But yeah, so. Let me show you. Oh, come on. I keep messing up. This beam is really squishy for some reason. Like, not like squishy, but it's really soft, like soft for a beam. So it's hard to land stuff. So yeah, but, you know, so yeah, a back bend. But let's start with a bridge first, how about? So, well, oh my gosh, this is so weird. Okay, so I'm going to start like this. See, it's sliding. And then, look. And then kick over. So, yeah, that's how you do it. But whenever I was doing back bend and kick over, it wasn't working. So now, let's move on to a back walk over the beam. And so I'm still getting over the cold thing. But let me show you what it looks like. Hopefully I don't hit the wall. It's just the ceiling. Okay, there we go. Sometimes I can land it, sometimes I can't. Nope. My legs didn't land it, but I was pretty darn close. So let me try one more time. Woo, that was pretty good. So yeah, that is a back walkover, and let me show you how to do it. So it's just like the back bend kickover, but you're moving in a faster rotation. So also you can like have a little leg lift. Sorry guys, I cannot talk today. Just have a little leg lift if you would like. And yeah, so. Whoa, that was completely, really weird, but I mean, y'all saw what it looked like. So yeah, and the next trick is, gosh, I keep like. So I have to get a center, guys. This is making weird sounds when I put my foot in it. So, the last trick is dun, 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 a front walkover. So, a front walkover might seem hard on the beam. They're super duper fun. And, what I find is cool about these is that on the floor, most of you guys, like, at my gym, well, like, there's this girl, and she can do a front walkover, so, and they're, like, pretty straight. So, if you have your front walkover, try to make it really straight so you can accomplish it on beam. Because there is, I just did it once one day, and I was almost there, and then I just did it like 5 more times, and I got it for some reason, because I guess my front walkover was already straight on the ground. So let me show you what it looks like. Hopefully I can land it. Woo! So yeah, that's what it looks like. Let me show you one more time. and they're so fun. So let me show you how to do it. So first of all, you want to get your front walkover on floor. So, well, that was kind of a bad one, but you know. And then you can move up to a beam. So I have not done it on a high beam yet because I don't have one, and we're not practicing that at gymnastics. But I practice it here because I have a little beam. So, whoa. So my hair freaks me out for a second. So yeah, you just, so let me show you how to do it. You start in a tight lunge. You go down, but don't do this slow rotation. And then you do that. Sorry guys, that looks really bad, but it's like a handstand to bridge kick up, you know? So, but in fast rotation. So you do handstand like that, and that was perfect. I landed it perfect on the beam. So that was a pretty good one, I could say. So yeah, that is front walkover. And that was the last trick we're going to be doing today on beam. So yeah, now I'm going to show you my routine. So here we go. I already have it planned, so. Okay, Jeannie and Cotton, so what I was saying was, well, the front walkover is just, you need to practice it before you attempt it on beam. So, and now, I'm going to get started on the routine. So, let's get started. So, sorry if it's not my best, just it's kind of hard to do it on this beam, you know. So, let's get started. Whoops. Okay, so that was my beam routine, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. It wasn't the best, I should say, because, I mean, yeah, so this beam is really weird, but I mean, I had a lot of fun, and yeah, so forgot to do this. Dismount, one-handed too. Ta-da! So now let's go on to bars. Yeah! So, Jeannie Cotton fans, and now we're gonna go on bars, and I'm so excited to do these. So let's get started. Oh, yeah, let's get started. Okay, so let me touch it this way, guys, so y'all can see. So let's get started. I'm so excited. So the first trick is a cast. So a cast is a very simple move, and by the way, I do not have a number, like a specific number on how to do it. I'm just showing you guys some tricks. So yeah, and showing you how to do them. So the first trick is a cast. So for a cast, I'm just going to not do it full over to get up because I'm just showing you this. So, a cast. Okay, so that's a cast. You can do small, medium, or large because so yeah, and you need to practice your cast for a ton of different skills, like back hip circles, let's see, just a lot of different skills, and like just a little cast for your front hip circle. So yeah, so let me show you again. So here's how they look. So a small one, a medium one, and a large one. So yeah, or if you're like on the team, or like really good at gymnastics, well then you can go up into a handstand cast, which I am working on. So yeah, so that's a cast, and all you have to do is bring your hips away from the bar. It's really simple. So the next trick is a pullover. Let me show you what it looks like. and I'm just having a blast with them. I have had them for like a long time, like had a pullover for like a year maybe, and it's so fun, guys. So let me show you how to do it. So what you do is you can start like this, but like that's for like beginners to walk up and do that. But a more older, or not older, but just a more advanced gymnast would do a pullover like this. So yeah, that's a pullover, and let me show you how to do it. So yeah, you start like this, and you can do a pullover just with your legs like together the whole time. So let me try and do it for you. As you can see, my legs did not split on kicking up, so you have to be pretty strong to do that. So, just telling you guys that, so you might not get it every time. So, yeah, woohoo! So, let me show you one more time, and then we'll move on to the next skill. Okay, so the next skill is a back hip circle. Back hip circle is so fun. So to get up, you have to do a pullover, and then you do the back hip circle. So let me show you. Okay. So back hip circle, you can either do 3 casts or 1 cast. I prefer to do 1, but first I'm going to show you a 3, and then I'll show you a 1. So 1, 2, 3. That is a 3 casts back hip circle. And let me show you how you do it. So, I'm going to show you how to do it too, but let me tell you first. So, what you want to do is in your cast, you don't want your back to be arched like that. Because whenever I was in beginner, my, my gymnastics teacher was telling me I was a banana, and I did not know what that meant, or banana peel. So, it means that you're really arched, and I did not know what that meant. So I just kept getting arched and more arched and more arched. That didn't work. So just if your coach tells you you are a banana or a banana peel, then that means you are arched in whatever you're doing. So just want to give you guys a heads up. So yeah. Ooh. So the next trick, well actually I've got to go on to more back hip circles before we go on to the next trick. What am I going to do? I don't know, people. So, yeah, let me just show you. So, back hip circle. Oh. So, yeah, and this is a 1 cast back hip circle. Whoa. So, that's a 1 cast back hip circle. That is so and I just love them. So yeah, that's a 1 cast back hip circle, and how you do it is really simple. You just cast it and go under. I know it might seem a little scary, just a little bit at first whenever you're like a beginner, but I mean, it's not scary once you learn it. So yeah, the next trick is a front mill circle. These are pretty simple. I love doing a front mill circle. I actually love doing them, and they're just so awesome and pretty simple. So you have to do a pullover to get up, or you can just jump up, but I'm going to be doing this. So what you do is with you do a shoot through, or if you're more beginner, you might not know how to do a shoot through, so so then you can just like lift your leg over, but a shoot through is a cast. You bring your leg through. So yeah, and then what you do is you switch your wrists. Let me show you. So you switch your wrists this way, because if you do it this way, then you will probably hurt yourself. Because like, OMG, you'd have to do this. Like, for me to do it, I'd have to do that. Like, I'd have to do this. So yeah, so switch your wrists, and straighten your legs, and go forward. So let me show you what one looks like. Whoa, I almost went forward there, but let me just show you how to do it. So what you do is you just lift yourself up. And, yeah, so just lift yourself up. Lift, and then go forward. But once you lift your leg, well then, oh my gosh, Boomer is whining, meowing, just because he whines sometimes. Okay, so yeah, what you do is you don't lift and go forward, like just like lift and go forward completely. You do what I do, because I'm not sure if you're supposed to do this or not, but maybe. So when I lift, I go forward, and I go forward. I did not make it that time, but I pretty much always make it every other time. So yeah, so what I do is, so whenever I lift my leg, this leg comes onto the bar, like not like just like picks up, like it's touching it, like on like my thigh part, like so. It's really fun now. So yeah, and also with your front male circle, if you fall, I came up with this thing to where you just do like this little, like almost like a kip, but it doesn't use as much like energy or muscle as a kip. So yeah, the next trick is a front male circle. So sorry if I cannot actually do it, because at gymnastics, they're like, I can land them every time, but it's not every time, but like out of 10, probably an 8. So, I mean, but on my bars, it's like a 2 out of 10. Like, I can never land them. So, I'm not sure why, if it's just like, because I don't know if I'm nervous here or what, so. I'm not really nervous, but maybe my brain thinks I'm nervous or something. So, yeah, let's just go and do it. And these are really wobbly, so yeah. If you see shape, don't be concerned. Well, that was a really bad pull over. Okay, so what you do is you lift up, and give me a second. There's my dog, Ruby. So, yeah, I was just talking about that. So, Ruby was in one of my vlogs introducing her. She is an Australian Shepherd. She's an Australian Shepherd. She is a puppy. She's 5 months old, and she is so cute. I love her. And she is a red merle Australian Shepherd, and she is so cute. I just cannot get over it. And she's still a little puppy, so she is like super soft. So yeah. So you guys probably love seeing her, and her name's Ruby. And what we say is, although we got cotton first, well, we say Ruby Roo and cotton too. Yeah! Okay, so let's move. Let's keep going on to the gymnastics. And by the way, I will tell you the beam, like the bad day beam tour at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. So, I'm really tall, like, because this is on 5 feet, and I'll show you me standing up to it, but I'm trying to move my hands. Okay, so I do a little cast, and gosh, I do not know what. That was totally bad rotation. I was completely off. So I'm so sorry about that, guys. But I mean, every day is not perfect. So yeah, and let me try one more time, guys, and then I'll show you how to do it. So you do pull over, obviously. Whoops. And then I do a little cast and then go forward. Wow, okay, so I am doing terrible on that, but at least my legs are straight. So let me show you a front hip circle with not straight legs, because it is a lot easier with bent legs, but it does not look that good. But I'm just showing you an example because I want you guys to obviously know I can do it. And also, like, I mean, you guys probably want to see what it looks like. So they're going to be bent legs, sorry, but you know. Gosh, that was not bent legs. I guess I've just gotten used to it, because do not get in the habit of bending your legs, because I was in the habit, and God told them, no. I don't recommend doing that. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to do it. So you just do a pullover. And then you lift your legs up, and if you want to do a little cast, and then get some momentum, and then just go forward. So, but I cannot do it for some reason. Wow, that's weird. But you know, so yeah, that was the front hip circle. And I'm going to show you one more thing, and it's not really a trick, I would say, but I've seen other people do it. So I mean, yeah. But I just love, it's a trick, but just like not a real gymnastics skill, I don't think. But it's so fun. So, yeah. Okay, guys. It's a dismount, so let me show you how to do it. So you do a pullover to get up, or you can just... But I'm not going to do that anymore because I could break it. So, then you just swoop your legs over once you're up on the bar. And then put your legs together like this, like you're sitting in a chair. Don't go back like this or you're going to die. Put your hands on the bar, just normal, like not backwards like this. That would be you going forward. So just have them normal and then go back. And you can actually like drop your feet like I did, just like a dismount. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and yeah, so now I'm going to tell you guys my bad beam day story. So, what is my hair doing? Sorry guys, so, my bad beam day story was, so it was on a Monday, and I was just on the beam, and then I was with my friend, and I was on this low beam, and we were just like doing tuck jumps like we were supposed to, and then when I did my tuck jump, it was really creepy, but it did not hurt. Like it was like my butt bone that I landed on, and it did not hurt at all. So I was doing it. Let me move this. I was doing it, and then it was like, but it didn't hurt at all, and it was a really hard beam. Like, ow! I would have thought it would have hurt, but it didn't hurt at all for some reason. So that was really, really weird. Sorry guys, but you guys just fell, so sorry. But yeah, so let me keep going about the beam story. So yeah, I was on a low beam with my friend, and I tuck jump, and I landed on my butt bone. So like it didn't really hurt at all. Like I did not feel anything, but it really scared me. So now I've been a little nervous to do tuck jumps on beam, like on the high beam, but I can do them on the low beam, but I'm just nervous to do them on the high beam. But I used to be perfectly fine on the high beam, but now I'm a little nervous because, yeah, but it's been a couple of weeks and I'm still a little nervous, so yeah. So, also, and then when I was on the high beam and I was doing front handspring dismounts, well, I did 2 round, like, 2 or 3 round off dismounts. And then I did the front handspring dismount, and OMG, haven't been nervous to do them, but I've just been like a little bit like, oh wow, okay, so I can do this, Jeanne. So, yeah, and then whenever I did it, guys, I have to show you guys this. Like, let me show you the example. So, I did the front handspring, and then, guess what, guys? So, I did the front handspring, and I got too much motion, so then I went forward, but I went like this. But I can do it because I'm flexible, but it did not hurt at all as well. So, oh my god, I'm really lucky, but it was so embarrassing. Like, I was just so embarrassed. So, my eyes were watering just a little bit because I do not cry at gymnastics unless, like, I would break my bone, break a bone, but I actually, like, have never broken a bone in my life, but I have sprained my ankle once, and I didn't even cry when it happened because I didn't even know I sprained my ankle. Yeah, but I'll talk about that in a different day. But yeah, so so that was just my bad beam day experience. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please comment, like, and subscribe. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for 6,000 subscribers. Bye!